because I love that extra scouting and monster surprise chance. Getting a surprise attack on the enemy makes life so much easier, in my experiences. Not to mention, like I said, the scouting is really nice. You have a better chance of getting it. But loot is better in dim light, so I will be getting this in the dim light. Oh, for God's sake. I guess we don't get loot.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
God damn you. God damn you, Reynold. This is why I would like to have the frickin' whatever that place is called unlocked. I don't know how we're getting surprises in dim light, but okay, why not? There we go. Take her down now. That will maybe do it if I can get one more hit on her. Aw, shit. You sons of bitches. Anyway, I hope you get the kill here, man, because this is the best one you got a chance of killing.
Another abomination cleansed from our land.
Come on, man. Okay, good. Not so good, but I really wish I had battlefield medicine right now. That would be so nice right now, because I could cure that bleed right off of him. Disorienting blast would stun it, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is she's gonna die next turn anyway, so let's get the bleed going.
A devastating blow.
Hell yeah. And now, yes, I know they're bleeding. I'm not wasting a bandage on a 1 damage or 2 round for 2 damage. Probably it's not good in the long run, but I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, so where's my key? There's my key. We need these as a form of currency. Food I didn't actually expect to see here, but that will work because we needed food to... There we go. Now we don't need no darn bandage. That's why I always buy extra food. Some people say it's not really worth it because it's not really that big of a heal, and it's not. But it's nice to have. Well, that sucks.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
I guess we'll just keep going this way and then see what happens. Normally I never play in dim light, for the record. This is a new one. Oh, for God's sake. Can we at least scout some of these? We're not scouting any of these, for God's sake. The game's just like, you don't get scouting. You wanted a challenge this time on your Let's Play, so you don't get it. Okay, this could be good or bad. It's apparently going to be good, provided I don't get a bunch of misses.
Impressive.
Very. I have to agree on that one. The problem is... what do I want to follow it up with? I could maybe stun it. That would probably actually work. It has a better chance of being stunned than anything else. I don't know if that'd really help matters, though. Because we could just... Are they vulnerable to blight? Yes, they are. Problem is, the Crusader's gonna just beat these two down to death very quickly, so it'd almost be worth it to just make sure this thing's going to die next turn, bar none, anyway. Okay, it's gonna die. And then this is dealer's choice, I guess. And I hope that will... Oh, well... I think the damage takes place right at the beginning of their turn, so he should be dead. Should be.
Continue the onslaught.
I guess I'll learn if...
Destroy them all.
I was gonna say, I guess I'll learn if I'm wrong. Not bad, not good, but not bad. We'll heal him up, since there's only one enemy left. You don't really want to start healing too early. I don't really like opening veins on a corpse, but okay. Better than grape shot. And this should be it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, I forgot what this does. I'm gonna go see. Okay, so I know who's doing this. This is going to be for our Vestal. Gets rid of a lot of stress and a heal. So that's mainly why I wanted to do that. You got, like I said, if you don't look up stuff, it can be kind of really annoying. I just realized there's no... I didn't realize there's no... Oh man, I'm stupid sometimes. I don't always look forward. I sometimes just go short-sighted. Which is a bad thing in Darkest Dungeon. Thankfully there shouldn't be anything in this hallway. There is a treasure here, so let's keep this nice and dark, or dim anyway. Please don't steal this. For fuck's sake. I'm going to kill you, Reynold. We could have really used that stuff. You don't need the food, you fat ass. Damn it. This is why you don't want to use Reynold unless you're going to cure the Kleptomania. And I don't like doing it, but you kind of have to do it in the beginning of the game because there's no one else. Which is a really big handicap in the beginning of the game, and they know what they were doing. The game developers knew what they were doing when they gave him Kleptomania. It was like a big screw you in the beginning of the game. We're going to the last room because we're in no big mortal peril here. And if you are nervous, there you go. Still have more than enough of everything here. Gotta use those tools, man. Gotta get that loot. Okay, now this is gonna be a hell of... This is the hardest one in the dungeon, which is fitting, I suppose. So, tracking shot might not be terrible, but it's only like nothing for damage. I really... He deals more stress. He deals a crapload of physical damage. I think stress is going to be our main mitigating thing because we're about to go back to town. Healing's not a huge thing. Stress, however, is permanent. Like that. I just got her de-stressed, you jerk-off. Anyway, I got something for you. Suck on this, Rocky. What? Yeah, no, the one person I wanted to be affected by that, and you just go, no. I guess I should have imagined the 10% would have been 90. That would have made sense, wouldn't it? Get a self-heal going. At the same time getting rid of another one. I have a better chance of killing that.
Executed with impunity.
Not bad. I can take that. Now it's your turn to die.
A singular strike.
I meant to do that, by the way. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. Oh, I can't stun him, even though... Well, I probably wouldn't stun him anyway. He has a decent stun resist, but still. Damn it! I like dots. Okay? I like dots. Probably shouldn't, but I mean, I only have a 10%, you know, resist, and what am I gonna do? I guess I could have used Incision, probably would have been better there. I don't think stun... No, stun wouldn't be intelligent. He'll live, barely. I'll push him back. I guess he resisted it. And resisted the stun. Good. So now, let's end this right here, right now. Ooh.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And get me some loot.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
And that's the end of this dungeon, so I suppose we'll be going back. And we got ourselves a stun resist thing, which is good for our Vestal. Okay, I think we... Okay, I was gonna say, I think we got it. I think we got it. And let's see what we get here. Holy crap. Oh man, Reynold. Why are you so good except for your Kleptomaniac? Man, everybody's getting stuff I like here. Except the Curious, but that's not terrible. She does have Eagle Eye, which is really good for her. This is a pretty good start, even if RNG does...
We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Yeah, that's... So everybody has a very bad thing. He's a known cheat, which is not terrible. It's not good. Cove is... A Cove phobe on a Plague Doctor is horrific. I love my Plague Doctors in the Cove, because they're really good there. That's really poor as well. You are a ranged damage dealer, and you will continue to be one, so... Montecute is not looking good right now. That's... not good. I prefer the Abbey. That's really not good. And that's not great either. So, fresh meat. I'm taking you.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
At least now I have a different person that's not, hopefully not a kleptomaniac. Oh, good. Okay, for the record, what Death Blow is, if you don't know what that is basically when you're on death's door, which happens when you get down to... If you have... I think if you takes your HP down to what would be 0, you end up on death's door, but you end up with 1 HP, and if you get hit after that, you have a chance of... I think it's a default 66% chance to live, 34% chance to die. And Death Blow resist means... You know, weight it further towards the you dying instead of not dying while on death's door. So that's not really good for a tank. And winded, not terrible. I try not to let my tanks get below. But it's... Oh, come on, guy. Pick one. Either you're bad below or you're good below 50. Okay, fine. He does have Holy Lance, though, which is... I've never really tried because I try not to have my Crusaders in the back line like an idiot, but I guess if it moves you forward, it doesn't move him forward. Okay, then. I'm not sure how you can use that, but I'm sure there's probably a way you can use that effectively. Inspiring Cry... not really all that great unless you're, like, trying to cheese it a little, but even then, that would take forever and a day to do. Better than just camp. Anyway... Oh, I don't have enough to upgrade the Stagecoach. You really want to keep upgrading the Stagecoach, but at this point I probably need more barracks anyway.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Okay, so now... The problem is we only have really one healer worth a damn right now, and that's Lore's. And Lore's weird reconstruction... You didn't read that wrong, you read that right. 0 to 12. It's very random for an occultist. And he also inflicts bleed. So if you're lucky, you might resist the bleed and get a 24 heal. If you're unlucky, you'll get the bleed and you'll get a 0 heal. That's why I don't like running the occultist as a sole healer. But Pippin here kinda needs some kind of a break. Which is bad, but considering she's not really... Okay, I'm just gonna tell you the reason I like the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay, now the reason I like the Abbey over the Tavern, in my experience, well, I guess there's probably gonna be a voiceover here.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay, now the reason I don't like the Tavern is because in my experiences, I've had a Vestal gamble away my healing trinket, which I wanted to strangle her after that, but I obviously couldn't. And the bar, they'll just throw away extra money buying rounds for people. Sometimes they'll just wander off drunk, and you never know where they are until they come back. And then sometimes it's like they get hung over and they get an accuracy debuff. It's really bad. That's why I prefer the Abbey, which kind of sucks when my one Vestal is faithless and will not pray or flagellate, and she can only go into the cloister. But I need a frickin' Vestal. And I have no idea when I'll get the next one, so I gotta do this. I don't want to waste money, but I gotta do this, because if I don't do this... What, I gotta rely on lures? Not relying on no occultist. I don't like putting people in stress relief, for the record. I really don't. Yeah. That could probably work. I'm not gonna go hard in there yet, but... I would put the thing down to, what, 850 gold? But is that really worth all those busts and crests? Yeah. Normally, for the record, I recommend only getting like one stress relief thing and focusing on it in the beginning. But usually you want to save your stuff for the stagecoach, and that one needs 10. Of course, we'll be going to another dungeon in the meantime, but still. That would leave me with 7. I think I could probably scrounge up 3 on the next one, so I could probably upgrade my next barracks. But how much was it for the next? You can also just do this for the record. I need 15 there, and I need 16. Oh, I'm probably not gonna scrounge up 12 deeds. I doubt it. But well, I think that's probably gonna be it for today, guys. Next time we will be probably taking in port. What are you? You're a huntress. That's a new class modded. I think it's a mix of like the arbalist and I guess it's like a modified arbalist. But anyway, I guess next time we'll be taking port, Grentaminsil or Grentamesnal. There you go. Lures and maybe Demon, maybe Valence. Probably Valence. Depends what she has. She has Iron Swan. Barbaric Yelp. She does have some good stuff. She might be my tank. And then Port might be my second. Because he can still use his stuff. But the problem is then we have very weak grasping at the back line. Unless we want to rely on the Huntress. Problem with that is every time I've ever used Iron Swan, it always freaking misses. Every time. I have never hit an Iron Swan on any Hellion I've ever had. So, I guess I can try it out. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, it does help. This is the first session of the series. It always helps if you leave a like or even subscribe. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everyone. Until then.